Hello. Well, here I am. I've got me another project. And, the day before yesterday, whenever I was out there moving all that dirt around, filling in them washouts, the left front wheel fell off the tractor. Fortunately, I had the bucket on the ground, and all it did was just fall off, and it didn't really damage a whole lot. But one of the things that it did do is all of the lug bolts fell out. The lug bolts, you think this is a pretty common item. Should be able to get it from anywhere, right? Wrong. It's special order. No matter where you order it from, it's special order. So I ordered it from John Deere, and about the same price. It didn't really much matter. But anyhow, and again, like I said, they're special order, so of course they're going to be special lug nuts or bolts, and they're metric, 12 by 1.25. So, I come up with a bright idea, getting me a metric bolt and putting that in the hole, just something to get me by until these special lug bolts come in. Well, one of the things that I found out about the bolts, there's a big difference there. It's got that beveled end, and that bolt doesn't. Well, again, me being the thinking person that I am, I said, well, we'll just put a lock nut on there. That'll give me some kind of a bevel, and it'll make up for that space there. So here we are. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, I've got these lock nuts here, and again, you can't find what you need, so all I could find was 12 by 1.75. Well, knowing I was going to have to buy me a tap to run in the hole on the hubs, I went on ahead and bought me a tap from the Napa place. 12 by 1.25 metric tap. And I'm going to run a tap through these lock nuts and get the threads, the right thread. But one of the things that I found out is if you don't clean them old threads out with the drill bit that came with it, it's kind of difficult. So we're going to take it and we're going to run it down there like that. Just that simple. And apparently I have the drop this. So we're going to go down here and we're going to get this lock nut. And now we're going to take this lock nut and we're going to put some threads in it. And you got to get that in there just right. And yeah, I look through the top of my glasses. Just get it in there, and once you get it in there and get it started, you'll feel it whenever it starts. It gets that bite, and there it is. Okay, and then I got my old handy dandy crescent wrench. And we're just gonna take it, we're just gonna run it around in there like that, and you back it off a little bit so that way them threads clear. And then you run it again. Back it off. again. Sometimes you won't get a full turn. All you'll get is a half a turn or a quarter turn. But you're just running around there. But then whenever you get it to where it'll go, you can just very easily run it on around. And you want to run it on around there a little bit. And you don't want the threads to come out there. And then you just take and break it back off. Again, the dropsies. Yeah, bending down hurts too when you're a little bit older. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna bring that tab back out and spin out real easy now. Come on, there we go. And then you just take this right here and then just run it down there. All purpose. Right side, just right. And run on down. Get it down there. I want it just a little bit. I at least like to match the sides together. Like that. And there you go. And there is my lug bolt.